Hedera hash graph is a middle-of-the-road coin with the ticker bar. Its current value is 0.065019 and its market price is $2.144, 585, 534, which is usually a very important number. Digital currencies for the most part have truly lengthy past the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists and obscure sellers, which sort of is very critical these days. It's a resource class that sort of is significantly controlled and surprisingly took on as legitimate delicate in every practical sense significant way. Some huge venture banks even essentially get Hedera hash graph and other digital currencies altogether to generally safeguard their resources under administration against the jogging expansion that injures the customary monetary business sectors, which for the most part is genuinely critical. Presently now is the right time to truly uncover our short, mid and genuinely long-haul forecast of the improvements on the bar market that depend on the readings of our especially novel crypto unpredictability record that basically assists us with measuring the market opinion and expect where in which the market means to go. For the most part at this point, the cost of Hedera hash graph in a real sense is 0.065019, while the coin presently ends up at 32nd spot in the essentially generally speaking positioning in an unobtrusive manner. The expressed sort of positioning is assessed based on the resource's exceptionally present value that fundamentally is increased by its ongoing business sector capitalization, an equation that explicitly is applied all through every single monetary market. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions so our clients in a real sense get the most pertinent information with respect to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios, which by and large is genuinely huge. It's likewise critical to consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course in an essentially huge manner. On August 18th, the cost of Hedera hash graph sort of was at 0.057757 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change added up to 13.38 in an unobtrusive manner 7 days prior. On August 12, bar truly was esteemed at 0.056557, which in every practical sense intends that from that point forward the cost basically has especially vacillated by 0%, which for the most part is very huge. A month prior, on July 19, the market member laid out the cost of Hedera hash graph at 0.056259. Consequently, the coin especially has taken a 15.57 action to sort of arrive at its by and large present standings in a genuinely huge manner. Nonetheless, as currently made sense of the cost of Hedera hash graph isn't the possibly kind of factor that we sort of consider while making the cost forecast. It's also important to keep a close eye on changes in the market value of the digital resource under study to get a clear idea of where the market is going in a big way. Changes in market capitalization are usually a sign of where the market is headed and how much money can be made or lost in the short term and long term. At the moment, the price of Hedera hash graph is 0.065019, and the coin is worth 0.065019. As opposed to what most people think, to figure out the current market capitalization of bar, we basically just copy the coursing supply and the boundary that will be made sense of later by the real-world value of the cryptocurrency under study. As of today, the market capitalization of Hedera hash graph generally stays at 2.144 to 534, which is the reason for trull. Supply considers the quantity of coins that especially have proactively been created by different means, for example through mining, or so they for the most part thought these digital currencies can be utilized either for dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with overseers in an unpretentious manner. This exceptionally metric likewise considers the coins that sort of have been progressively eliminated through the cycle called consuming, which for the most part is applied to control the expansion rate in a very huge manner. At this point, the all-out supply of Hedera hash graph in every way that really matters is laid out at 50,000 bar in a genuinely enormous manner. In conclusion, the flowing stock in every way that really matters is utilized to basically ascertain the market capitalization and generally evaluate the coin's most certainly current remaining in the positions, which most certainly is very critical. It means the truly by and large measure of bar that in Every practical cent is as of now exchanged across all trades barring the coins that for the most part are marked locked frozen or briefly explicitly put unavailable for general use out of the blue, or so they explicitly thought. Most people agree that digital currencies with a circulating supply of between 60 million and 150 million are the best for long-term investments because their value is likely to rise over a long period of time, maybe many years, while still growing at a reasonable rate. Places where two roads meet. Hedera hashgraph has a stockpile of 32,983,849,102 coins that is growing in a very important way over the course of 24 hours. The trading volume for Hbar reached the mark of 201.07443. This happened on August 18. The average weighted trading volume recorded at the end of the trading time frame stayed at 144.337699 or so. 7 days ago, on August 12, the amount of Hbar that was traded between market members was estimated to be 31,240, while 900 really now comes out to be a more accurate number. Most of the time, the idea behind QFIX is Bitcoin price prediction as $5 billion in trading volume puts BTC back in the green. Is it time to buy? In the complicated world of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is at the forefront of strategic discussions. Its impressive $5 billion trade volume, which has put the asset back in the black, is a good example of this. Even with this momentum, the commodity is worth about $26,011 as of Monday, which is a slight drop of nearly 0.1%. This price isn't just based on how the market works, it's also heavily influenced by how people feel. The recent ideas President Biden made about how cryptocurrency tax reporting standards should work have gotten the global cryptocurrency group very busy with discussions. Also, the financial markets are acting more cautiously after Chairman Powell's pointed comments about the current U.S. inflation rates, which he says are too high. As people try to make sense of this complicated web, the most important question is whether Bitcoin is a good way to trade in the current financial system. Different people have different opinions about what Biden wants to do with crypto tax reporting standards. People with a lot of influence in the cryptocurrency world are worried about the new crypto tax reporting rules that U.S. Vice President Joe Biden is proposing. The Internal Revenue Service, IRS, plan to make brokers follow tax laws better by giving them tighter rules has been criticized. Crypto experts worry that these rules could make it hard for crypto companies to do business in the U.S. Some people think that the strict rules could slow down innovation and make the business leave the country. Some people, like CEO of Messari Ryan Selkis and president of CoinFund Chris Perkins, think that the rules could slow down growth and new ideas. In light of these worries, the BTC/USD